Hi, I'm Nicole of NicoleLaloya.com, and I'm here with Jenev of My Best Relationship. And I'm here, I'm so excited. She has a brand new program called Revolutionize Your Love. And I just thought it'd be fun to hop on and ask her a few questions about it.
Thanks, Nicole. I'm excited to share some information about this program I've got going on. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell me about it. Who is it for?
Well, this program is really for anybody who's had a hard time with relationships. So that could mean somebody who's single, right, and keeps attracting the kind of, losers or narcissists or man babies or just, the wrong kinds of relationships. Or maybe you're in a relationship and you're kind of like, ugh, like you kind of don't like it. You kind of feel like maybe you're settling. So it's really about anybody who's just never really had that kind of like, yes, kind of relationship that really
Right.
likes you.
Right. Now, if you are in a relationship, will this help you with that current relationship, or are you going to be required to leave that relationship?
Yeah, no.
You're going to make people leave their relationships.
I will not boot your, it's funny because most of the work I do is actually helping people improve their current relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be kind of like an opportunity to figure out if you're sort of feeling like, oh, I don't know. This isn't for somebody. It's not purely a relationship enrichment program, but it can have that result. So I would suggest that if you're like looking to really improve the relationship you already have and you're committed to it, that this is not the program for you. But if you're questioning it and if you're like, should I stay? Should I leave? I'm going to share with you things you can do to improve it, but it might also be, an impetus to leave it as well. So.
And that's so important because we can waste a lot of time in relationships that are not working, hoping that they'll suddenly improve or change, but not really be taking any steps to bring about that change.
Totally.
Yeah. So what do you think is different about this program?
Well, I am really excited and proud of this program because it's not only bringing in my expertise as a psychologist about, some of the revolutionary new science about how love really works, and how to look at your own patterns and identify that, and I'll share all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm integrating it with some energy psychology and how to clear old patterns and limiting beliefs and things like that. So I haven't actually seen that done so much, but what's even cooler about it, not to be like, oh, my program's so awesome, but it will be. I'm going to be very actively involved, and I'm keeping this very limited to a small number of people because it's my first run through, because I want to get feedback on it. I'm keeping the cost really low, and there's going to be a lot of access to me that you don't really get in many programs like this.
Right. So I think that's so important because I think without access to somebody when you're going through this kind of program, it's very easy to fall off track. So knowing that you're there supporting us, supporting the participants as they go through it, I think that will make a huge difference in it.
Totally. I mean, because this is like really, really difficult, risky territory, and you need somebody who can hold up the map, but also kind of hold your hand as you go through it.
Yeah. So, what kind of results will people get? Like, what's going to be different in their lives after this?
Well, it's a 6-week course, so I cannot promise you that Prince Charming will arrive. But what people will have everything they need to understand themselves. I mean, the ideal is that they're going to change these patterns, and it takes work, it takes effort, it takes risk. Yeah. But people will understand themselves on a much deeper level. They'll understand what needs to change, how to change it. They'll have started to change it. And, as a result, that can cause a huge amount of change in their life, whether it means finally winding up with somebody who actually deserves them or it's a good match, whatever, and getting off that toxic merry-go-round, or, making really big changes in their current relationship as well.
Yeah, and I bet what happens too is just not even your love relationship. I bet all your relationships can improve as a result, which is amazing. Friends, family, work,
Totally.
Because you just know more about yourself. You see those kind of crazy habits you have, and you're able to adjust as a result.
Absolutely. It's all connected.
Yeah. So when does it start?
We started in January 21st, 2016. So now's your chance to jump on the bandwagon.
Right. So that is coming up fast. And it's the perfect time too at the start of the year. I think we're all in that mode where it's like, let's make some changes in our life. We see what wasn't working for us in 2015. But you know, the truth is just seeing what isn't working isn't enough for it to change. And, you know, it is really hard to make those changes without support.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. How can people sign up?
Go to the link bit.ly/revolutionize love with revolutionize capitalized and love capitalized. And that will take you to a page where you can read more about it. You can sign up. If anybody has any interest in talking with me, make sure to go to mybestrelationship.com/apply. And, you know, we can talk more about whether this is a good fit for you. And if you have any questions specifically, I'm happy to answer them.
Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing the info today. It was great.
Thank you, Nicole. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much.
Talk to you soon. Bye.